A straight-up foul scene is piling up in Philadelphia neighborhoods. Striking city workers dig in on their demands as the mayor defends the city's latest offer.
I will not put the fiscal stability of the city of Philadelphia in jeopardy for no one.
We want to get back to work, but we are absolutely planting our feet on where we are. We need to see better.
Day 3 without a deal. Good evening, everyone. I'm Yuki Washington. Negotiations are at a standstill, and we're seeing piles of trash like this all over the city. It comes ahead of tomorrow's 4th of July celebration on the Parkway. And that's where we saw protesters today. Members of District Council 33 and their supporters blocked traffic on the Parkway near Aikens Oval. That's right in front of the Wawa Welcome America stage. We continue our coverage of the strike with Josh Sanders. He has the latest on the city and the union's message. Josh, good evening.
Good evening, Yuki. Good to be with you. Tensions are high as both the union and city, again, are digging in. Right now, no signs of either backing down. And you can imagine there's a lot of emotions with both the Parker administration and the union as they try to seek common ground. But right now we're at a stalemate. And here's what we know on day 3 of this strike that really has paralyzed a lot of the city. Parker and the city are proposing a 13% pay raise over 4 years, including a 3-year contract with a 2.75 increase in the first year and 3% raises in each of the next 2 years. Now, the union says their plateau for wage increases is at 5% for their 9,000 members, but they are ready to offer a new proposal. Mayor Parker says she's not ready to risk the city's fiscal stability. Take a listen.
I will not put the fiscal stability of the city of Philadelphia in jeopardy for no one. If that means I'm a one-term ban, then so be it. But the history books will say that Mayor Cherelle Parker did right by the blue-collar men and women of District Council 33.
It's not as if our members are making $80,000, $90,000 a year. A 2% increase on those would be significantly higher than it would be on somebody that's making $40,000 or $45,000 a year. So her math truly is not math, and you're clearly not paying attention to the working people that are going on in this city.
And we have learned that Philadelphia City Council President Kenyatta Johnson, State Rep Jordan Harris, who's head of the Appropriations Committee, have been meeting with union representation and the mayor's office to try to bring them back to the table. As of now, we don't know when that's going to happen, though, Yuki.
Keep us updated, please. Thank you so much for that. And caught in the middle of the fight between the city and these workers are the people who live in Philadelphia. Dan Snyder is in Mayfair. It's just one of the spots where we're seeing mountains of trash. And I can remember what it looked like, Dan, and smelled like back in '86. A flashback that is not pretty. And here we go again. Good evening.
Yeah, well, Yuki, big progress actually being made here in Mayfair. We had seen those mountains of trash throughout the day. Crews have come in. You can see what they have done here. A lot of this trash has been taken away. We've got a skid steer out here, a front end loader. There are 2 dumpsters that have completely been filled with the trash that was on the ground. Another trash truck that is being filled right now. Another full dumpster was already taken away. Now, a streets department official who was on the ground here said the workers who are doing the work out here, they are either streets department managers or they are part of a workforce development program, and that official said not part of the negotiations with DC 33. But despite this progress that was made, we had 6-7 foot high piles of trash here, and for the people that live in this area and had to endure this with the summer heat just beating down on those trash bags, it was a tough day.
The stench is unbelievable.
It wasn't nice in the car because of the smell. But it's not fun.
Trash continues to pile up and up and up at the corner of Princeton and Hawthorne in Mayfair. Most people who stopped by today abandoned the dumpster or were unwilling to navigate their way around the heaping mounds of garbage to get there.
No, actually it's grown. In like the past couple of days, it's grown so much.
It's just going to keep piling up and piling up. We're going to have rats here tonight like this.
Patrick Glynn lives down the road from the drop site.
This is what you see, and it's going to get worse and worse.
And Frank Copley lives across the street.
It's frustrating what they're doing to the city.
The 2 men say one of their biggest frustrations as they watch this trash pile up, seeing people dump seemingly anything and everything.
And people are leaving furniture, beds, TVs.
They're just coming here and dumping. Contractors. I've seen people doing lawn, landscaping stuff thrown out here. I've seen the whole 9 yards.
Neighbors also pointed out that this city drop-off site sits about 50 yards from Mayfair Elementary, a school that is still hosting kids in summer programs. People in the area questioned the placement of the dumpster here.
They got 2 football fields, parking lot. Why did they have to put it in the middle of the sidewalk?
Now, Yuki, still a lot of cleanup to be done here because while a lot of those big bags have been moved, you still have a lot of debris, glass, all a bunch of things laying on the sidewalk here in this neighborhood in Mayfair. And one other thing to keep in mind, you know, when this trash was at its peak, we had Philly police officers and street department officials out here sending people to the convenience center on State Road. Now, that convenience center and the other 5 throughout the city, those are going to be closed tomorrow. So the only place people have to drop off their trash is going to be drop-off locations like this. And we'll have to see what those look like tomorrow during the 4th of July holiday. For now, live in Mayfair, Dan Snyder, we'll send it back to you.
Maybe you can get some reaction from those folks behind you doing that work right now, Dan. We appreciate your coverage. Is that a couch I see being put in? Wow. Okay, Dan, thank you so much. Stay with us for continuing coverage as this historic city strike continues. You can always get the latest developments online at cbsphiladelphia.com.